Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the North Node square or opposite the Black Moon Lilith in a natal chart. One way, this may manifest is that the future, which is the North Node, may be a period in which you have difficulty in terms of dealing with trauma and suffering. Now, the thing about this is, let's say, if the North Node is in, Aquarius as an example, the future may be one tied in, with computers, electronics, aviation, innovation, meteorology, even rocket science, in some cases, astrology. And this could be, where there may be more of a conflict, in terms of trauma and suffering in one's future. I understand that could happen really regardless of aspects, but it may be more emphasized and more difficult, with these aspects as opposed to many others. Now, also another way these aspects may be expressed is that goals and aspirations, which is the North Node, may not be readily done, with passion. And, as far as, and that's the Black Moon, Lilith, and there may be difficulty in finding that passion in terms of, attaining one's goals and aspirations. Now, if the North Node is in Capricorn, as an example, those goals and aspirations, may be tied in. It could be with government, political work. It may simply be about attaining success and greater social status and stature in life, attaining career ambitions. It may be doing something, associated, with architecture, construction, dentistry, accounting, masonry, even general mundane work. And the second half of life, which is the North Node, may be a time where it's hard to focus on dealing with the negative manifestation of the Black Moon Lilith placement, or it could be where the negative manifestation of the Black Moon Lilith placement may cause more of a conflict, with what you're trying to just do in general, during that second half of one's life. And, if the Black Moon Lilith is in Aries, as an example, there may be very overly aggressive, abrupt, impulsive qualities, that one may be dealing with. The Black Moon Lilith in Leo is another example. There may be very overbearing, domineering, attention-seeking qualities. That one is going, may have to, deal with and contend with during, that time. And also even at any point in time, but it may be more where it would clash, with activities, with one is trying to, do during that second half of one's life. Now, also, too, there may be trouble in terms of balancing activities connected with one's mission and purpose, which is the North Node, and the things you have the intense passion for, which is the Black Moon Lilith. Now, let's say, if the Black Moon Lilith is in Scorpio, as an example, those things you have the intense passion for may be tied in with the occult, which includes astrology, or even, insurance-related matters. In some cases, it could be psychology, forensics, investigation, embalming. It may be, solving mysteries, solving complex problems, locksmithing in some cases. And the same may apply, for those, that are prominent in one's future, which is the North Node, and people that just simply play a provocative role in one's life, which is the Black Moon Lilith. One may conflict and clash with the other. Now, if you have, the thing about, this, like, let's say, if the Black Moon Lilith is in Virgo, as an example, those that are, One or more people that play a provocative role in your life may actually be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be those, that may be pedantic, punctual, punctilious with details, cerebral, intellectual, analytical, verbose, organized, systematic, clean, and methodical, as an example. And also, too, that people that may play an integral role in your future, which is the North Node, may not be overly, beneficial in helping you deal with the dark side of the Black Moon Lilith placement. Now, if the Black Moon Lilith going to Scorpio again, as an example, that could be the dark side of the placement. May be one in which there may be a one where somebody may provoke others in order to incite or spark some kind of negative reaction from the person in order to get him or her in some kind of trouble. There may be very strong vengeful, manipulative, or jealous qualities as well. Now, also, too, another way these aspects may manifest in a natal chart is that obsessive and fixated tendencies and the erotic sexual side, which is the Black Moon Lilith, may be issues that one has difficulty in terms of addressing and confronting, which is the North Node. Now, let's say, if the Black Moon Lilith is in Gemini, as an example, there may be obsessive, fixated tendencies in terms of gossiping and, just talking in general, as an example. The erotic sexual side may be one in which one has a very strong, attraction to, younger people. And another thing about these aspects is that, those that are pivotal in one's future, which is the North Node, may not be, overly advantageous as far as you embracing the higher level of the Black Moon Lilith placement. Now, if the Black Moon Lilith, say is in Pisces, as an example, the higher level of that placement, could simply be, making contributions, to poetry, spirituality, the metaphysical, which includes astrology, helping those, the less fortunate, which can include the impoverished, the homeless, the hungry, the oppressed. And also, too, those that play a provocative role in your life, which is the Black Moon Lilith, may not be auspicious as far as what you're learning and aspiring to be, which is the North Node. Now, let's say if the North Node is in Taurus, as an example, you may be learning and aspiring to be, someone that simply, generates their own money, being more self-reliant and self-sufficient, being composed, showing persistence, striving for a person that's striving for stability, peace and tranquility, in one's life, as an example. But anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying, stay well.